It was a beautiful night on the island of Sodor. All of the day's work was done, and all the engines head home. "But Thomas," said Percy, "can you tell us the end of the story?" "Why, yes, of course," said Thomas. "But can you and also, Thomas," said James, "could you tell the part of the story so far?" "Yes," said Thomas, and all the engines listened. There were 3 engines who lived in their own little railway. Their names were Falcon, Stuart, and Duke. And they happily worked together for many years. They often teased Duke and used to call him Grandpa. Then, when their line was then closed down, and the little engines went away. Duke was left alone in the shed. His crew, oiled and greased, had snuggled him up in the shed, and they said goodbye to Duke, and then they went away to find work. Duke was never forgotten. Well, years have been passed. Then, in Sir Topham Hatt's office, then in the fat controller's office, the visitors wherever came. "We want to find Duke," they said. So they laid maps laid all around. We'll ride up to north to of the island, then we'll be in the mountains. And so they just passed that old station. Soon, the search begun. The search grew harder, but the rescuers wouldn't give up. They searched around waterfall. They searched near hills. There was still no sign of Duke. Days had passed, and the search grew harder. Till at last their search ended, quite by accident. We found him. We found our sleeping beauty, they said. Duke was surprised. What are you, a vandal? My driver said that vandals break things. Heck no, laughed the rescuers. We just couldn't find your door. And Duke smiled. I'd quite have known that, he said. At last, they all set off for Duke's new home. Stuart and Falcon saw Duke. Hey Duke, you're back, he said. What are you doing? Where are you? You scallywags, said Duke. Can't you see him sleep? Grandpa. Well, Grandpa, it's good to see you again, said Sir Handel. So now, since you're here, we can keep you in order. Duke smiled. He knew that they were glad to see Stuart and Falcon again. So, Stuart and Falcon and Duke were good friends. And that was the end of the story, said Thomas. And there it is. The story of Duke the Lost Engine. It's marvelous. Thanks, Tom. That really was a happy ending. That sure was, said Thomas. And soon, all the engines went to sleep.